Greetings, everyone. Dean Machine here. Welcome back to the Ethereal Archipelago. How is everybody doing this fine evening?
I'm alive.
Fairly well.
That's, you know what, that's usually what we want out of people.
That's a bare minimum.
Doesn't always feel like the bare minimum these days.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we do not have any Nick tonight. We're waiting on Kyle a little bit, but we'll give him a few more minutes.
I feel like viewers should start doing a poll on how many minutes into the game session does Kyle show up.
Oh, that's mean.
Place your bets now.
Right.
1 minute, 50 seconds, 3 hours later. Also, how many times does he mute his mic and walk away?
just smacking at it, yeah.
Sorry, I missed everything last session.
You missed some. Does someone want to recap what happened last session for Kit?
You might want to unmute first.
Yep. Thank you very much. I noticed that. Long story short, when you were there when we went to the temples and did all that stuff, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So going from there, group met up together. We headed over to the. If you look at where the big diamond is, or a pyramid shape, just to the left of that, there's like a section, like a rectangle almost.
Mm-hmm.
That section is where the sewer grates were damaged. So we headed there and started looking around. Found this weird magical powder on one of the sewer grates that effectively made spells go haywire. Went down into the sewers. Found a machine that was creating fake Ethereum or synthetic Ethereum dust. If you got too close to the machine, you'd be locked out of some of your class abilities until you take a long rest. So a good chunk of us are currently missing things from our kit.
I think
there. I think
was it Lucas and Nick that were unaffected?
No.
Or no, it was
Dervik.
It was Dervik. Dervik and Sandra were the only two unaffected.
Yeah. So the two who aren't here are the two that have their full kits. But after that, Dervik he has not disassembled it yet, right?
No, he was getting tools to do such
He's
things.
getting tools and coming back. Yep.
Okay.
And then I used some of the powder, and when I tried to store it in a bag, we now have a bag that consumes rations, is what I see it as. Out of game.
Consumes rations?
Out of game, it's a bag of devouring.
Whoops.
So, yeah.
He wanted a bag of holding. He got a bag of devouring.
It's a good thing I'm a barbarian. I'm not going to be trying to use it for anything. So,
yeah.
Yeah.
I think it only eats flesh.
You're funny.
Organic.
No.
No, if I remember correctly, bags of devouring eat pretty much anything you put in them.
That's a shame.
Organic matter or edible matter is consumed immediately. Anything else is consumed after 24 hours.
I see. Very good to know.
On one hand, useful if you have to hide a body.
Yep.
On the other hand, ugh.
You see Cosmo's tail in frame. Cosmos have been an ever-present figure in this campaign.
think I got him the day before the second session or first
Something
session.
like that, yeah.
So yeah,
Pretty early on. So, yeah.
Oh, we also found another cultist in the sewers, and we captured him, and we're currently bringing him back.
Oh, yeah. So, even though Nick's not going to be here today, he did make very clear what he wanted to do.
Okay.
So his character is going to take that cultist back to the guild house and keep him imprisoned there until they can interrogate him.
So we've encountered the cultists here as well. Oh dear.
Yep.
Was it one of the cults we're familiar with? Or is it a new one?
I don't think
Define
we found out.
familiar.
Well, like one of the ones we encountered in the last.
No.
Okay. What is this? Cult number 5, 6?
It's
Something like
it's getting up there.
We didn't get too much info out of him.
No, he was very snobby. Let me just look through my 26-page document of all the bullshit that I have. Hello. Where did it go? For brevity for you, Kit, this particular cult is the Cinder Sworn. The Cinder Sworn, yeah. A radical sect of Orlan's faith.
Write that down.
And apparently he does not like humans one bit. He's a dragonborn, I think. So he leveled some pretty nice insults in my direction. So
Yes. Your
Good to know.
fan is really having one today, didn't it?
I know it knows its time is up. Yes, for viewers who have been watching, yes. I appreciate your tolerance and bearance with my old computer fan. I have a new computer. I just need to set it up. So the next session we have, the ever-present sound of my whining computer fan is going to go away.
Hook, look, look, yeah. Hook, look, look, yeah. Ooh, caribou! Hook, look, look, yeah. Hook, look, look. That's all I hear. That's all I think of is Jimmy Neutron.
Kyle, for such an entrance, take an inspiration, my friend.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
They'll probably take it away in 10 minutes.
Better use it quickly.
Right?
Okay. So let's start this session with Bryce and Elric. You two were going to meet back up with Kalthar, correct? So then Sandra will take the cultist that you captured back to the guild house. Dervik is on his way back with tools.
Yes.
Cosmo is being noisy.
Cosmo's just being present.
Yeah. He wants to make sure he's seen.
Yeah, you know, he's got fans too.
Right.
We all keep wandering across these cats in the street. I think
Right.
this town has a cat infestation.
Well, so long as Connor's a part of this campaign, every region will have a cat infestation.
Just be around in the
cats.
corner, you'll just hear them.
Ugh. Feral cats are just a problem throughout the verse.
What you don't realize is the average cat population per island reaches near 25,000.
So I could form an army of cats, is what you're saying.
Right, yeah. Give me 25,000 animal handling checks
I'll get on it right now.
and keep track of their HP.
Time to
And
I'm
start.
get
getting-
yourself a deal.
I'm getting close to having enough dice to do that. All at once.
All right. So let us start this session with Kit.
Mhm.
You've had some time in the park in this town to reflect and speak with whoever it is you wanted to speak with.
Yeah, I was looking for a tree hollow where I could sit, meditate, and talk into it.
So just north of the district the rest of the party is in, there is it looks kind of like a blank area on the map. That is actually a relatively sizable park with plenty of trees and walkways and stuff like that. So
Yeah, that triangular section in the top left.
no. So
Middle.
directly north. So right.
Oh, never mind.
So
Left of
this
the wall
triangle in the
pyramid.
center is the keep,
Uh-huh.
and then
Right to the
to
left
the
of that.
to the left. Yep. So to the left, down below is the district that the party's in. Just above that little hollow section.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Every other blank space on this map is a general market of some kind.
All right. Well, I wonder if you want me to make a nature check to find a tree or something that will work for what I'm looking to do. I can.
Sure. I'll give you advantage too. It's not difficult to look around a park in a city.
14.
14. Yeah. You're able to pretty easily find a suitable tree. Rather large, old-looking tree.
Put my weapons down and approach the tree. Sit against it. Take the coin I had whispered, or not the corn, the acorn that I had whispered into last session. Toss it into the hollow of the tree.
Mm-hmm.
And then I go, well, Ratatosker, you probably already know this nonsense, but we've been running into cults all over the place, and I know it's your job to send messages and such. They want to bring back the person who broke this world in the first place. So you might want to send a message to someone who can do something about that. Oh, and I'll try and buy some candied chestnuts for the next time I visit one of your hollows.
You hear just a faint rustling, and then a fresh acorn falls into your lap.
Hold it up to my ear just in case there's a message for me.
There is. You hear back. This is grave indeed. I must speak with Orlon. He will know how to handle this.
This world tree shit is so fucking cool. I'm sorry.
Language.
Oh yeah, we're streaming. Oh,
Amazing.
I guess that's about the time I lose that inspiration, huh?
No, you just get an angry message from me when I have to more heavily edit this episode in the future.
You're just gonna get. We should like have ready to pull up just Captain America saying language.
Yep.
I wonder how hard that would be to do.
No, you know what actually might be a better idea? I just had this thought. Anytime Kyle curses, he has to roll on a D20 table and take a punishment of some kind.
All
I
right, I'm
have.
down.
I
As
have
long,
a.
wait, I will do that if you promise you won't kill me.
I will not kill you. No.
It will not cause harm to Dervik.
No. It will be a
I don't-
punishment for
okay.
Kyle the player.
Oh. Okay.
It's like, no.
You're gonna make me do push-ups?
That could be
Actually.
one of them, yes.
Okay.
Dean, if you ever need it, I have a 1,000 point wild magic table available. So
No,
it
you
would
don't.
be 2D.
That's- no,
Yes, I do.
No.
I do own
No,
one.
you don't.
It would take
No,
2d10s
you
and a
don't.
percentile dice. So should it ever become
Credits will do
important.
fine. You do not have this table.
I will need a copy of that table post haste. Thank you.
Your mind tricks do not work on me. Only money.
Yeah, so you have officially now warned the celestial realms of cultist plots. Congratulations.
I won't forget the candy chestnuts. And then I get up and I close my eyes and try to remember the feeling of the Verdant Nexus and see if it will guide me to where my friends have ended up.
Okay. I'm going to then I'm gonna let you choose this either survival or perception.
They're the same roll either way for me.
Okay. At advantage.
So oh no, 18 plus 5. So that will be 23.
Okay. You step out of the park and you're starting to head back down the road. You've got this big imposing keep to your left. You're heading down the road. And you make out amongst the dust and the chaos of one of the handful of main streets in this city a dwarf with two modrons carrying a large conglomerate of tools running at you, and then immediately takes the hardest right you've ever seen someone take.
Dervik. I run after him.
Okay.
It was a 0 point Dervik.
So then do Tick and Talk just create blades and turn into a 0 point mower? Is that what you're implying?
Yes. It's a 0 point mower, exactly.
Oh man.
Uh,
Okay. So you chase after Dervik. Dervik, I assume you are heading towards where you last left Kelthar with this device that has scared you
Correct.
to your core.
yes, I am running as fast as I can back. I'm using all the training that Magnus gave me to run as fast
Right.
as Dervik possibly can.
Channeling your inner high knees all the way.
Yes, my inner. Yes, exactly. If dwarves can do high knees, sure.
I'm watching him proudly going, this is doing it. This is doing it.
Okay, Connor's back. I was
Running full blast.
stalling a little bit. So
Very good.
everybody is now meeting up in this same area in which you guys first found this device. Dervik has his tools. Bryce and
Mhm.
Elric have given word that Sandro's gone back to the guild house with their prisoner and explained that whole situation. What is Kalthar thinking in this moment?
I have a bag that eats organic matter.
Okay, right. No, yes, we've established that was created last time.
Thinking about what's going on currently, though. Well, we got the tools here. Are we going to try to just do it here, Dervik?
Hail, friends.
Yes. This could be-
Welcome back, Magnus. All good?
Magnus.
Yes. Sorry, am I interrupting something?
We've found synthetic Ethereum, I think, is what you've called it.
How close are you getting to the rest of them, Magnus?
I have no reason to think there's anything wrong with getting close to them,
Correct.
so I'm walking
Okay.
up to them.
Roll for me a Constitution save. No, Wisdom. I think I made it Wisdom,
Wisdom.
last week. Yep, Wisdom save.
22, 19 plus 3.
You feel no different. However, Kalthar, you notice this device is now. Are you getting your dice? God damn it!
I have been a mess today, and I've got no other comments.
Okay, I need to make a note to self. Tell Connor to get his dice out
Yep,
before
please
the section
do.
starts.
As soon as I see the first roll, I'm like, ah, shoot.
He was in StreamYard.
You were in chat
before
first,
I
dude.
showed up. He was in this session here before I showed up.
Yep.
Which I didn't know was possible.
I was putting my child to bed and I saw he was on like 20 minutes ahead of time, ready to
Yeah.
go.
Yep. See, that's the illusion.
God, I
I
love
wasn't.
it. That's the minor illusion.
Yeah.
So, Kalthar, you notice this device begins to vibrate
Okay.
as Magnus approaches.
Magnus might want to keep some distance. It has negative effects on people who are nearby.
I
And it's
stopped.
now vibrating. Dervik?
Do you need me to break it?
Break it.
That could be an idea. Dervik, this is some rune work you know.
Breaking it? Ooh.
I have an axe.
I don't have my notes from last session in front of me. So I
And
don't...
this week's breaking news: Barbarian carries axe. Wild.
Wait, barbarian hits things with sharp object? That's like paladin hitting with blunt object. I would say I don't remember because I don't have my notes. So sure, let's break it.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna step in and say I'm not so sure that that's a good idea. That could go very badly. We should
Needs
probably
a
attempt
reminder.
So hold on. I want to real quick. I want to
Seriously,
remind
where
the
are my
party
notes?
what happened the last time Magnus swung his axe on a runic inscription.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me
I
find
broke
my
an
notes.
illusion. That was the last time I broke an illusion.
What happened the time before that, Magnus?
The first time.
I just stopped something from going off even worse. That's the way I remember it.
Okay.
If you're starting to use
memory,
the
ladies
Gizmos
and gentlemen.
logic. In all seriousness, I actually don't. Oh, wait. Hold on. Nope. I legit don't have my notes from last session, so I don't know.
Last
What rune
session,
is
you
this?
inspected this thing, and it had rune work that is very familiar to you,
Yes.
Okay.
to the point where you told Kalthar, "This says Dervik was here." In quotes.
Oh. Oh. Yes. That.
Yeah.
You made.
Yeah,
oh,
We are
no.
not destroying that.
Okay.
Not at all.
We're
Not
on
at
the
all.
same page again.
That
Okay.
now we're together. All right.
Okay. Yes, very bad. Yes. Okay.
I pull out my axe and I'm ready to swing.
I've got my nope. This won't do. No, just, hold.
Are you sure?
I've just remembered. I got my tools for a reason, and I'm going to. I want to take the rune, and I want to remove it, and I want to take it with me.
So no axe.
No axe. Not this time.
Hold
I'm
on.
gonna surgically remove.
We have
this
an
thing.
echo.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I was just messaging Connor about it.
Got it.
Is it?
Yeah, it's Connor.
Oh, it's Kyle.
No, it's you echoing Kyle. Back
Gotcha.
What specifically did you want to remove off of this? Is it just the rune that you recognize, or is it everything?
Oh, everything. But well,
Okay.
I want to start with the rune first.
Okay, so
I'm
it's
assuming-
it's etched into the sun brass casing,
So I have to
along
take the
with
whole-
most of the other rune work. So in order to remove them, you would have to disassemble these runes somewhere and then peel back the casing.
Okay, so I got to take the whole casing.
Yeah.
All right. Would Dervik know that if he removed the brass casing, would it cause any sort of reaction?
You have never seen an application for this rune like this in your life. You do not know the types of effects it will have.
Could I call on Orun for guidance?
You can certainly try.
Okay, because Dervik being stumped would only think,
Yep.
huh?
I agree.
Yeah, so I would say I would try to use my connection with Orun to say, "Hey, what is this? And
Okay.
I need to remove this. What do I do?"
Okay. Make for me a no. We'll run it a divine intervention type.
And I would even say that Dervik might actually look at Tick and Talk and say, "What do you guys suggest?"
So we see you turn
Use
to
the knowledge of the
Modron.
Modrons.
The Modron.
And like he's
So
asking for help.
This is how I picture this, by the way. So you guys are in a square, and Dervik is like trying to he's scanning this thing, trying to figure out how to disassemble it. He's consulting Tick and Talk, and as that's happening, the rest of you are backing away and making sure that
Yeah.
no one else enters this square.
And as you're backing away, Dervik's looking at you, then looking back at Tick and Talk, then looking at you concerningly, then smiling, and then looking back.
Roll a D100 for me, please, Kyle.
Dervik, what does your rune do?
I never know if this is good or bad, and I hate it.
That's the point.
26. Oh no, that's a 29. 29.
Mm. I will point out you do have an inspiration.
Okay. 94.
There we go. That's the roll we were looking for.
94. Okay.
Yeah, no, a 29 would have caused so many problems.
I'm glad I
So
had that
many
inspiration.
unforeseen problems. Okay.
And
You-
you used it before you lost it.
See? Use it before you lose it, folks, like PTO.
So as you're kind of scanning this thing, you feel a sudden rush of like inspiration a little bit as you guide your tools. You're kind of slowly etching away some of the rune work, trying to almost isolate the rune that you developed away from everything else. And you finally get that kind of separate, but the machine still seems like it's running. So you move to work on something else. And then suddenly time stops.
Time stops for just Dervik?
Time stops all around you.
Okay.
You hear a very faint voice. I would hope that you're being careful, Dervik.
Oh. Me?
And then from a different direction, I would hate for something to happen to you.
Do I recognize this as Orun's voice?
No.
Hmm.
Then from a very different direction, I would really prefer not to intervene.
Dervik pulls his quarterstaff out. Oh.
As Tick and Talk stand straight up. Please, Dervik, do not make us intervene. And then time resumes.
This won't do. All you guys see is like it looks like for a half a second Dervik just kind of freezes, makes a weird face, and then goes right back. So it's like a glitch in the Matrix almost with how quick it happens. But immediately following that, Dervik just kind of sits there.
You need a lozenge.
I was thinking that.
Many things. For now, water might be good.
Water, some Claritin for allergies.
I toss him my water bottle.
Thank you.
Of course.
As you take another look at this casing, you see what was being referenced. You were about to attempt to sever a rune in half. And upon looking at this rune, it is a rune of necrosis and would have done a lot of necrotic damage had you severed it the way you planned to.
Dervik's going to feel very ashamed. Knowing that he would have failed had he gone through and probably hurt people, he's not happy with himself. Also very confused as the message he got from TikTok.
Well, you're also diffusing a magical bomb of which you don't know the origin, so it's a very stressful situation.
Okay, so I can't remove it.
You can. You just can't remove it the way you had originally wanted to.
Okay.
So rather than severing the casing down the middle and peeling it back, you have to remove the cap ends first.
I didn't. Okay. I guess I misunderstood you. I wasn't trying to peel it back. I was trying to surgically remove it to take everything, including the runes, still attached with me, back. That's what I was trying to do. I wanted to literally take the entire casing with all the runes on it and just bring it all back with me to study. That's what I was trying to do.
I see. Okay.
I misunderstood you. If you thought I was trying to peel it like an onion, I'm not trying to do that.
Okay.
But if we can't do that, then
You can, like I said, you just have to remove. So the caps aren't ruined. You have to remove the caps of the top and bottom cap of the casing. Then you can slowly remove the specific runes.
I'm going to do that.
Work. Yeah.
Then we'll do that. Remove the casings.
Yep.
Get to the runes.
Once you finally remove the casing and you get a look at the inside of this thing, it is an abomination. You see what looks to be some type of catalyst. You don't really know the origins of this, but it is some type of catalyst that is growing what appears to be a Ethereum crystal, but it's not a bluish hue. It's like a dark purple, almost black type. And then just below that, there is a siphon that appears to be bleeding off some kind of necrotic energy. And then once that energy's been bled off, then that crystal begins to shave away into the synthetic Ethereum dust.
Okay.
It's all very intricate the way it's built. But as soon as you remove that casing, all those mechanisms cease working.
Right. Okay. That's good. That's what I want. Okay, so then I removed the top casing. Have I removed the bottom casing yet?
So the top and the bottom like domes
We're just
come
one,
off.
Yep.
Yeah, so they separate, and then the central casing that has all the runes can be removed as well. That's how you got to look at the inside of it.
Okay. And I'm going to remove the center. But I want to take all the runes with me. If I can remove that centerpiece as one unit, I want to take that one unit. I want to bring it back. I want to study it.
Okay. Yeah, it's all separated. It's all been disarmed, basically.
Okay. So Dervik's got it.
It's does.
Safe. It's disarmed.
It is.
Crisis averted.
Correct.
Nice.
Dervik will hold it like a newborn baby to show everyone.
While he's doing that, I'll lean down to Bryce. Did you guys fix the sewer grates?
Simba.
Did we fix the sewer grates? Most of them were fine as is. So I think we kind of just moseyed along, and we got really distracted with all this powder stuff. It was crazy. Where have you been, by the way?
Oh, I was passing a message on to Ratatosker. I let him know about all the cults we've been running into and what their goal was. He said he was going to pass the message on to Uran.
Oh, well, that'll be handy. Nice job. Good work. You're so smart, Magnus. Always looking out.
Ratatosker is the messenger.
That would make sense.
Sorry. Who did you say Ratatosker sent
Orin?
that? No,
Right?
Aurelon.
Orlon. I was going to say Orin's my god.
Yeah, Aurelon.
I was gonna say,
My apologies. Olaron. Which one is Olaron?
He's the first in that document. He's like
Okay.
the
Blown up in the
quote-unquote
fourth movie.
king of the gods, kind of, sort of, yeah. So yeah, I know.
They both have an O-ish sounding start
They do.
and
They
an
do.
end at
Yeah.
the end
Yeah,
with
no,
R's in between.
and R's and vowels and consonants,
I apologize. I do my best.
letters.
How dare you?
I know, right?
I mean, it's very Sauron of you, so that's all right.
Yeah, I was going to say, when you create a world with 64 deities, you're bound to have one or two that are going to sound similar.
That's true. In fact, I'm surprised it's there's only kind of 2 pairs I think that sound similar. So,
Yeah.
which I'm impressed by.
It was good.
Magnus would have said the correct deity, probably.
Yes.
So
Right. Yeah. I'm going to assume now that yes, that's the case, and I'm not going to make you roll for it because that seems mean. So here's my next question. Because I don't totally remember.
Mhm.
There was a grate that because of the effects of this bootleg Ethereum dust
Yes.
Yep.
was reverted back into iron ore.
Correct.
Did anyone resmelt that into a sewer grate?
No,
Understood.
we still have the iron ore.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, we still have that. I do remember. We still have the
All
iron
right.
ore, and if I do remember, isn't there one more grate to check out, or was this
No.
the last one?
That
This-
was already checked.
This was
Yep.
the last one.
Yeah.
Okay.
All of them were checked last session. Yes.
So we finished the other 2. This was the last one. Okay.
So, yeah. There is a forge in the Temple of Orun, or you are in
Yes.
a district of smiths, so maybe someone has a forge nearby.
Okay. Well, I want to do this where, one, we are in company of either people we trust or in privacy.
Right.
So if we're gonna find now. Have you said that Dervik has been here before?
To Tinkertown?
Yeah.
Maybe briefly.
Okay. So that being the case, he doesn't know. Like, he's a member of the Artisans Guild. Is there an Artisans Guild forge nearby? Or an Artisans Guild hall with a forge nearby? He'd have better favor to get a private room at the guild than a random smith.
That's true. However, you also have the guild hall for the Lion's Head. That would also have a forge in it.
but we don't yet have access to most of its facilities because we're not officially members
Yeah,
yet.
true. And I also don't trust them.
Interesting choice to not trust them, but okay. You would probably be able to get a private forge inside of Odrin's temple.
Okay.
Or if there is an artisans guild in town, which I don't believe I had set up originally, it would be likely inside the keep. The keep acts like a giant town hall, basically. There's a lot of government and non-government buildings inside, so
I would say Dervik would look at the group and say, I must study this further. I need to find a forge in private.
Sounds like a good idea, as Ilric is slowly jotting down notes in a quick diagram of the device as best he can.
Who wishes to follow?
I'll join you.
I mean, do we have anywhere else to go right now?
No.
Then let's get this done.
very
Alright.
poignant of you, Dervik.
Group field trip. All right. Then I would say I'm not going to disband Tick and Tock when I walk into the Temple of Ord. I'm going to walk in with them.
That's an interesting choice.
And I'm going to walk in with them. I want the rest of the group behind me. And I want the rune work to be like hidden in my cloak.
Okay.
At first, because I have a plan.
So,
I don't want random people on the street seeing me walk into a temple holding this giant thing with all these runes.
well,
on it.
no, I understand, but I also don't think you understand that this thing is like 1.5 feet in diameter by 2 feet tall. It's not small.
Oh, well then I can't hide it. I'm a dwarf. It's as big as me.
Right.
Okay. Well, Dervik's walking in holding it. I don't know. I can't put it in a bag of holding. I don't have a bag of holding.
I could carry it.
However,
Can somebody hide it?
we could put it in the bag of devouring. We just got to remove it before the day ends.
Well, I'm going to take it back out as soon as we get in the temple and into our room. I just want to
So-
sneak it in without other people seeing it, if possible.
Hold on.
Because if not, I'm going to advertise this to the world.
I need to ask this. Does anyone want to know the consequences of feeding a bag of devouring a runic item?
I'm very interested in learning.
Becomes a
mean-
mimic or something. Like a big
It
mimic.
probably
Don't give me
devours the world.
that look, Amanda. No mimics for you.
I never get what I want.
We do it expecting a mimic, suddenly a Tarrasque appears.
Man, what a disappointment.
Hmm.
I want everyone to be clear that there will be consequences to that action before that action's taken. So that's all I'm saying.
I want to be clear. I, Kit, would not endorse this. Magnus doesn't know better.
Correct. Which seems to be a common position for you, Kit, in this.
Because I chose to play a barbarian and he doesn't know anything about magic.
Kalthar doesn't either. He knows he
And
has
I
a
play
bag
somebody
he
who's
put
supposed to
things
know
into,
everything
and
about
then
magic.
sometimes they disappear.
I would know better, but I don't know that Kalthar has a bag of devouring.
Right. And
I
if
have
it were
just
a regular
mentioned I have a bag now that will sometimes make items disappear. I've just mentioned that in character
Okay.
when we're talking about hiding it.
Okay.
Okay, history check then, because yeah,
I would also like to
Arcana.
history check that.
Okay. Yeah. Go for it.
Figure out what the hell he's talking about. 18.
That word disappear strikes an issue inside your mind.
Dervik's going to look at you, Kalthar, with a raised eyebrow. Disappear?
Yeah, I put in some ball bearings and then a couple of rations just to see if there was like a hole or anything. And the rations disappeared pretty quickly.
That bag of holding?
That rings bells of bag of devouring for you, Dervik.
Bag of holding?
I have no idea. It has a lot of space as far as I can tell. May I just look at the bag? I don't Yeah.
want to touch it.
Kalthar will hold the bag in front of Dervik.
Kelthar, you said you
No.
put some of our rations in there. You didn't put my muffins in there, could you?
I don't have your muffins. I only have my own rations.
Okay, thank God.
Kelthar, I appreciate the idea.
Dervik, what am I
If
holding?
I wanted my runes to be eaten, I would feed them to the Modrons.
Okay, now that doesn't inspire courage. What am I holding?
Since when does a bag eat things?
I think maybe we should sell that bag at our earliest convenience.
Dervik, roll performance for me.
Performance?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not good at that one, but it's still a 21.
You are able to perfectly draw whatever aberration you see residing within that bag.
Perfect. I'm going to draw
Doesn't
this.
sit right with you, Kalthar.
Yeah, it's like the scariest thing you can possibly imagine.
It
That's-
looks like,
And I just hold it in front of your face and I go, rah, rah, rah. And I pretend like it's eating your face as I push it against your nose.
So what you're saying is things that go in the bag are eaten by that.
Correct. And then I'll use prestidigitation fireworks. Ding, 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 ding. We have a
All
winner.
right.
We have a
Good to
winner.
know.
Do we need to fight the bag?
No. What?
Oh.
Oh,
Nice.
Sam
Well done.
or Kit, I just want you to know I'm so proud of you. You're really pulling out your inner gizmos.
Love
I
that.
love it.
Oh my god.
I have to step away for a second. I'm sorry.
Oh, I guess take a mini break. I should grab a bottle of water.
Ruh-roh, people are disappearing.
I'm still here.
I will find a use for this now that Calvin actually knows what it is.
I just want nourishment. That's all I wanted.
Fair enough.
That's fair.
I just want a notification that something has arrived.
Sorry about that. All right. Okay, where were we?
Bag of devouring. Rar.
Right, yes, Rar bopping against your face. Kelthar, maybe we save that bag for a special occasion.
That sounds good.
But please put it away.
Calithar will sling it back over his shoulder.
Thank you.
You're
Go.
welcome.
Dervik will give you a little wooden 3-leaf clover. Good, and say, "Good luck," and scuttle away.
It's not even a 4-leaf clover.
It's just a 3-leaf clover.
You just
3-leaf
boomed him.
clover.
Like
It's a 3-leaf clover.
All right, cool.
He's a dwarf. He's not a leprechaun.
You go put that as the same pocket as Dervik's marker he picked up off the ground a while back.
there's just one
I
pocket that's
forgot
slowly
about that.
collecting.
You're gonna have
things that-
so many trinkets. It's gonna be
Oh yeah,
insane.
100%.
He just has one pocket that's just slowly collecting everything Dervik leaves behind.
Hey, that's a fun pocket.
Yep.
Eventually, we'll have to enchant the pocket. It has so much, we need to make it into a pocket of holding.
Yep.
Or a
Pocket
pocket
of
of
holding just for
devouring.
Dervik's toys.
A pocket of devouring. It's got wooden toy mimics inside.
Okay. So, are we hiding this thing in some way? I don't think we determined that.
I don't know unless Magnus could hide it in his hat. I don't think anybody else has a way to hide it. So-
No.
Well, he's got a pretty big hat. He's got a lot of names up there.
I will pull off my cloak, my cape cloak, drape it over it, and then pick it up.
Okay.
Can I try to do like a disguise check to make it seem more like a package of goods instead of some cylinder wrapped in a cloth?
Sure. What skill would that be?
It's a disguise tools check.
Here's an idea for the group.
You could make it either a sleight of hand or just a disguise kit check, which would either be dexterity or intelligence, depending on what you think is appropriate.
I would say disguise kit, intelligence. would
Intelligence?
be-
Okay.
Yeah, the better option there.
Proficiency 2, intelligence.
Or we wrap it and I pretend it's Dervik's baby.
All right, so that's a 21. I don't think I'll go with the Dervik's baby idea. Sorry to say.
No, yeah. What do you want it to look like?
Kind of add wrappings to it to make it seem like it's almost like a bundle of like straw or some other material that looks. Oh, well, we're going to forge,
Yeah.
so make it seem like a bundle of like firewood or something along
Okay.
those lines for the forge. Or
Okay. All right. Cool. All right. Into the forge then. Dervik,
Hmm.
As you enter, the man who keeps this forge kind of looks to you. Oh, back again, are we? What is it you need this time, friend?
I need a private quarters in the forge.
Oh,
I need privacy.
hmm.
Would you be willing to allow me?
He's gonna kind of look around a little bit. All right, but I'm gonna make it quick.
I will give you whatever toy you want me to make you when I'm done. It'll be our little secret.
Roll persuasion.
I was hoping you said that. 21. My persuasion is very high.
You know, it seems like the curse is not gone. He's somehow very convinced by that sentiment.
Someone burn some sage over at his place soon.
Yesterday was
You need a blender for your dice, dude. You need a blender.
I keep them all in the same place too, so they're all every single one of them's tainted. They all
Well,
have-
yesterday they were all on the floor after you threw them against the wall.
Question: did you get a package labeled from Will Wheaton?
I didn't. You know what though? Hold on.
Will Wheaton?
Editor me, please censor this. Editor me, but I did recently get this in a package. So, you know,
I'm so excited for you to wear that on game day.
That's
Great.
amazing. Wow.
I could have something to do with it, maybe. I don't know.
I love it.
A cursed object. Very well.
Fantastic rendition
Yeah,
from
yeah.
the artist. Real depiction of the real life scenario.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, it's been a long day.
Agreed.
Okay. So
That's
he
awesome.
accepts. There's only 2 like private forges in this temple. It's a very small temple. There's only 2 private forges. One of them belongs to the temple keeper himself.
Okay.
You know, I say temple keeper, and I was
gonna say, is it a high priest?
Yeah, I have a name for. I know I do. Forge Master, that's his name. Yeah, so one of these rooms specifically belongs to the Forge Master.
Okay.
The other one is just another, like private forge area. It's very small. You all
Okay.
fit in there okay, but it is rather tiny.
Okay. So we are in the room
Mm-hmm.
alone.
Yes.
I will shut and lock the door.
Okay.
Actually, before I do that, I will look at the group and I will say, I will warn you all now. I am unsure of what will happen as I inspect this. If you wish to wait outside the room, now is your time.
Bryce is going to get up and go out of the room.
Magnus is just now realizing, where's Sandral?
He went to go drop off someone, I believe you mentioned. Bryce. At work.
Well, my fur does not work very well with the heated forge, so I'm going to step out as well.
Get a little frizzy.
I've been in a forge before, and I ended up with patches of burned away fur. Not again.
Dervik will walk up to you and just put his hands on you and this won't do. Your fur is far too perfect.
Thank you. And I'll step out with Bryce.
There's a real protective kind of relationship going on here
Mhm.
between
Mhm.
Magnus and
Dervik really loves Magnus. He does.
It's really interesting.
He loves Magnus. Mhm.
Ilric will say, "I will stay. At the very least, to take note as you inspect it, and to help if at all requested. Although I think you are more than capable."
Silent chuckle will fall upon Dervik at that comment.
I'll also stick around in case you need any assistance here. But
Okay. So then Magnus and Bryce leave.
Yep.
Dervik will summon Tick and Talk, have them shut and lock the door.
Hold on. You walked in with Tick and Talk.
yeah,
Oh, that's right. I did. They're still there. Okay. But I have them lock the door.
Okay.
And then I'm going to have them come stand next to me on either side. And we're going to form a triangle around this thing.
Okay.
And I'm going to tell Kalthar and Elric to kind of stand behind Tick and Talk.
I have a question.
Yep.
Are you also reforging the grate? Because I think that's something that needs to be done.
Yes, I'm planning on doing that.
Okay, just making sure,
Yes.
because you can talk about the device, and I haven't
So-
heard anything about the grate.
Okay. So I want you to pay attention.
Oh boy, it's
Okay.
drawing time.
Dervik, Tick, Talk, Kalthar, Elric. Understand? Dervik will inspect. He's going to start a prayer using the golden eye. He's going to draw in Tick and Talk in that prayer to form this triangle. I need to know from Dean, do I have to roll something and does it succeed? This is the first step.
Okay, hold on. We did not discuss any kind of ritual beforehand, so I need to know what the goal of the ritual is.
The goal of this ritual is I want to learn how to control these runes. I want to figure out what this thing does. And I want to try to repurpose it.
Okay.
I just
All
want
right.
to see if I can repurpose it. So we're going to start with this. So
Okay.
do I succeed? You want me to roll
Ooh.
something?
Yeah. Roll.
'Cause we're about
Roll a religion check.
religion check. Okay.
No, be nice and give you advantage because you have Tick and Talk.
Okay, that is 18.
18.
Wait a minute, let me see something.
Okay. Not 18.
I'm going to burn a charge with the eye
Okay.
and re-roll that. 21.
Okay.
I really want this to work.
So you know what for sure what one of these runes does. Because you worked out the logic to do it.
Mm-hmm.
However, it's been, I guess the best word to use is perverted in a way. So rather than siphoning ambient magical power,
Mm-hmm.
it siphons ever so slightly, but it does siphon the soul of those who are nearby and turns that into magical potential. Which is why everyone in that district was feeling so sluggish the last couple of days.
Could I reverse engineer it to do the opposite?
Okay, define opposite.
So instead of making everybody feel lethargic and like tired and make everybody feel happy, excited, energetic, and use it as a power source for
Battery.
use it as like a battery for people.
So it's currently draining.
It's currently draining.
Yeah,
I want it to boost.
it's currently draining to convert the Ethereum crystal, right?
So it's basically forming a synthetic crystal to then turn into dust. Yes,
Yeah, the lethargy is
this-
just a side effect. It's not the purpose of it.
right.
Yeah. So this would be you're saying synthetic crystal being converted from synthetic crystal into energy for everyone else around.
Correct.
So, okay, so you want to create a machine that turns Ethereum dust or Ethereum
uses
crystals.
no. I want to create a machine. Yes, that uses the crystals,
Okay.
and if used would then have the counter effect and would boost people's moods and energy and all that. If we use those artificial crystals,
Right. Well, so again, but that's a side effect. What you're doing is you're supercharging someone's soul, which
Yeah.
is a very different effect.
yeah, is that
Are
bad?
we- If that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do, my guy. But okay, no, this is on brand for Durvik. Durvik is an experimenter. He's a tinker. He goes his own way.
Well, no, I don't want to go. This isn't a one-player game, so like, I don't know the repercussions of what I'm going to do. I'm
That's
trying
true.
to do good
I have
things.
no idea.
Right.
And Durvik saw a problem he's trying to fix.
Okay.
Sounds good.
If you
I
want to
mean-
do that, you are more than welcome to try and do that.
Elric is taking notes and looking on with a little bit of concern.
You know, I felt very confident up until this point. And now,
Well, so here's the thing. I don't want you to feel like, but I want you to think about the potential repercussions of this. I'm curious what you think will happen if you start shoving magical energy back inside someone's soul.
stupidly, from Durvik's standpoint, he thinks it will make people feel better.
Right.
And as a smart sorcerer, he should know better. I think Durvik's feeling very a little defeated, honestly. He's trying to kind of pull something out of his butt.
No, I understand the intention. Okay. Let me. Oh man, this is a hard one.
I'm gonna say,
So
yeah.
Let me-
I don't know. I guess I don't.
let
do
me
that.
let me do this way. So then. Okay. Yeah. Make.
Can I show you what I was trying to do with my drawing? I don't even know if this even makes sense.
Okay.
But my brain was firing on some cylinders for a second, and I thought it made sense.
Huh?
So, like, okay. Okay, so like, all right. So like, I formed a triangle. Okay, like,
Right.
we got Dervik, we got Tick and
Yeah.
Talk, and then the thing
Yeah.
in the middle, and then
Right.
we got Elric and Kelt. And then I was like,
Yeah.
all right, so if we form in a triangle, and we
Yeah.
hold hands, and we form like that, that Spider-Man meme, we're all pointing at each other,
Right.
and then we form some sort of barrier to really study this thing, and then I use Elric and Kelthar to put their hands on Tick and Talk. It would form what looks like an hourglass. And I thought if we all stood in the shape of an hourglass and used our my arcana, it would form some sort of like hourglass shape thing. And I don't know. It sounded smart in my head.
No, so I actually, now that you've explained that,
That's interesting.
hold on, why'd you throw it away? Now that you've explained that, I get it.
That's what I was trying to, but
Right.
I don't know I don't know the terminology.
No,
The-
you're fine.
The ritualistic setup and how you manipulate this thing makes perfect sense and is really cool.
Yes.
What specifically you're attempting doesn't entirely make sense for the device
Right.
itself.
Yeah.
It's not the details and the cool stuff you're trying to do, it's the effect you're trying to have on the device that's kind of throwing us.
Yeah, I'm realizing the device isn't going to work the way I thought it would. Okay, so I figured out what it does at least. So I guess Dervik's happy with that.
So before we continue, I do want to do a couple of things here. So yes, we'll do that. So with that set up the way that you had it, give me another D100.
I gotta pick my favorite one if we're doing this. I don't trust you.
Also, Lucas, no, Elric would have no idea. He is beyond his depth at this point.
I figured, but I thought it'd be worth an ask.
I gave you a warning. 78.
78. Okay.
Good or bad at 78? Because I have no more inspiration.
Correct. So you kind of form this kind of like ritualistic circle around this device as you're inspecting it. And as you are doing that, something catches your eye. And as you look to the device, you notice a rune that is set up to accelerate. So from the surrounding rune work, you can tell that this rune was designed to accelerate the process of processing raw magical energy into a solidified crystal.
Accelerate, huh?
However, you now notice exactly what that rune was actually doing. It was pulling directly from the well of the sands of time.
That's how it was accelerating?
That was how it was accelerating.
That makes sense. Dervik doesn't like that.
Yeah. And as you notice this, and as you're kind of meditating on this with everybody, actually roll a perception check for me first.
It's not my best, but 12.
12. You think you notice something weird with Tick. You almost seem to glitch for a minute, but you're not certain.
Won't pay it any mind for now. Just had
In
an itch
any
in my
event-
eye.
In any event, this device being disarmed, it's no longer feeding off the souls of the people. It's no longer feeding off the sands of time. It's
shut down.
right. It had the potential to be a cosmic level event, essentially. And you have been praised by none other than Solon, Keeper of Time.
Yes. Okay.
He has granted you advantage on your next 3 initiative rolls.
Ooh.
Elric and Kelthar, you have advantage on your next 2 initiative rolls. Everybody else in the party has advantage on their next initiative roll.
Does Solon say anything to Dervik? Or does Dervik just like feel his presence or something?
You feel this.
Warmth?
It's almost like a calmness. Like almost like the feeling you get when like one of your parents was about to chew you out for something and they take that breath. All right, let's move on. I'm not mad.
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
All right, cool.
Okay.
Terrible cool. Thank Solon for that. And then he will also thank Orun and Solon for not letting him do anything stupid. He will quietly thank Tick and Talk and apologize, as to not let Elric and Kelthar hear him apologize to Tick and Talk. And I think he's going to look at Elric and Kelthar and say, I think the safest option is for me to bring this back to the Gravitos Stones for further research, where it cannot affect the people here.
All right.
As you wish.
Seems fair.
Don't give me that.
And then I'm going to unlock the door. We will take the mechanism. And Dervik would like to walk up to the high priest.
Okay.
He'll scuttle up to him and he will say, thank you for allowing me to use our father's halls for my work. And as promised, Dervik will hand him a handcrafted mechanical puzzle.
Okay.
It's palm-sized. It's a little brass box, like an anvil, and it's covered in a tiny moving gear with little hidden catches on it and little rotating plates. And when you solve the puzzle, a tiny little ember crystal is inside, and it'll flash at you in Morse code saying hello, and then it'll turn off.
Interesting. Okay. Forge Master is going to say back to you, you must really be one blessed dwarf.
Dervik's gonna wink at him with the golden eye, and then he'll use prestidigitation to kind of sprinkle some golden clockwork gears on the toy.
I have been master of this forge for the better part of 50 years. I have never felt Orun's presence as strong here as the last 2 times you visited.
Dervik will put his hand on the high priest's shoulder and say, Orun blesses both of us, brother.
Okay. I was really tempted there to create a similar mechanic to Saluna. I stopped myself.
Oh, come on. I was hoping for it.
All right.
That's what I want.
Roll a d20.
Let's go.
God damn it.
Natural 20.
Jesus Christ.
You've cooked yourself. Good luck. I don't even know what he's talking about, but it seems bad.
Natural fucking 20, dude.
So, short reference. In my other campaign, I have this thing set up where one of the players worships Saloon. And whenever he says the phrase, Saloon bless you, he rolls a d20. And depending upon that roll, depends upon the type of blessing that that person receives. At one point, one person received the blessing of being turned into a werewolf.
Yep.
And then the next day, she made his bones made of silver.
Yep.
So he basically had the equivalent of lycanthropic cancer.
But that was Saluna, and this is Orun.
Right. Hold on. What is Orun's alignment? Hold on.
Oh, it's
Lawful
fine.
neutral. Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
it's fine.
it's
It's not bad. I
it's
promise.
better. Yeah. No. Chaotic lawful is yeah.
Mhm. Mhm, mhm.
So okay. You are the only one who notices this, only because you're standing so close to him, but his hands kind of glow orange for a moment.
Oh.
His blessing is that he may cast heat metal 3 times per day, which
Cool.
makes it easier for him to work in the forge.
Mhm. I'm gonna nonchalantly pull out that ore.
Okay.
Brother, heat metal.
As he grabs the ore, his hands flare up a little bit, and he uses his hands to mold it into the exact shape of the grate.
Let's go.
You now have a repaired. It's very hot,
Let's go.
but you have a grate.
Can I use Mage Hand to carry it, or is it too heavy? It's over 10 pounds. I'm
It
imagining.
would be too heavy. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
We have forge gloves if you want some.
Oh, now you tell me.
You can always put it down and put the gloves on.
It will burn the floor. This is Odin's temple. I cannot hit the cobblestone. It's too precious.
You
This won't do,
could
this
put
won't
it
do,
on
this
the
won't do.
anvil.
Throw me a glove. Throw me a glove. Throw me a glove.
Is
Throw
this something
me
that
up.
Bryce could hold? Being a fire genasi, would it burn her?
It wouldn't burn her nearly as bad. She'd
I
be
will
able to
catch
hold
the
on to it
glove.
for-
Throw a glove.
She'd be able
I'd
to hold on to
grab
it for probably a minute.
Okay, Dervik, give it to me. I will hold it while you put your gloves on. Hold
It
on.
will burn you.
No, I am fire. It's fine. Give it to me.
I'm putting
You-
on
you are-
gloves from the forge, and I reach out and grab the grate from him.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
You're
Wasn't
in a
that bad.
forge. There was an anvil right there. You would have left everything untouched.
I would not put this grate on that precious anvil. That anvil is made for craftsmanship and weapons. This is a grate.
Yeah, it's great.
Take inspiration kit.
Well done. Well done indeed.
All right. So we got our grate.
Yes.
All right.
And you have your answers, right? Those are the
I have-
answers you wanted?
I got my answers.
Okay.
I have my studying for when I get back to the stones.
So I do want to say, if you had gone through with that, Kyle, I want to tell you what would have happened.
I think it's better that I don't know that Dervik would have died.
No, he wouldn't have died. Dervik would have turned everybody in that district into a sorcerer. Every single one of them would have gained a level in sorcerer.
But
Because you pumped raw magic into their souls.
That
Does that
doesn't
include
sound
us?
bad. I kind of want it to happen.
I don't think you want Magnus with a level in sorcerer.
I kind of do. I kind of want all of you just to see what would happen.
This can only end poorly.
You didn't figure out I was the chaos agent of the last campaign?
Look at him.
Oh, I know.
You said you were going to behave yourself this time.
I am behaving.
That's what scares me. Is the fact that you are behaving.
am behaving. I am trying to be better.
No, you're fine.
And I don't usually play sorcerers.
You don't.
I'm a martial
And
player.
I'm really proud of you.
So this is all new territory for me.
Okay. Are you guys then going to put that grate back and then head back
Yeah.
to the guild hall?
I want to put the grate back and then we go back to the guild hall. Unless it's something anybody else wants to do on the way. Anybody need to make a stop?
Nope, all good.
Okay.
All right. We did fully inspect that last sewer before we put the grate.
Yeah, Sandro inspected everything.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So you guys put that back. You make it back to the guild hall. And it's not dusk quite yet, but the sun is getting low. And Sandril is not around. He's gone off to pray somewhere in the city. But you return, and as you kind of walk into the main area of the guild hall, Bram is once again sitting at the bar. Oh, would you look at that, fellas? They have returned. I assume you wouldn't show your faces here again unless you were successful.
Yes.
Oh, we were
have
successful.
Located a couple greats, and Sandro and a few others managed to pick out who they brought back here.
Yes, I noticed. Sir, anything you guys want to tell me?
I think Dervik is unsure how much he wants to tell Bram. So I think Dervik would look at Magnus to see what Magnus is going to do in this situation.
Can I roll an insight check on Dervik to see if I recognize he doesn't want me to talk about the machine?
Sure.
Uh, 15 plus 3, so 18.
You can pretty easily discern that he's not the keenest on that idea. Although you also get the sense that he's not against you talking to Bram, basically, but there are certain things that he would like left off the table.
I'll be honest, I missed most of what they did, but we did fix the grate. And from what I understand, whatever was causing the issue was resolved, and I look at Dervik for confirmation.
Derek will stand with both hands behind his back, just nod quietly.
And I'm sorry, what's this about a prisoner? I wasn't there.
So
Yeah.
Bryce, Elric, and Sondrel managed to pick out a guy who was, I believe you described it as in the tunnels.
Yes, we believe he was the one who was sabotaging the grates, and we managed to apprehend him, and Sandro brought him back here.
Close.
First time hearing about it.
So
Not entirely.
you're claiming that this guy was sabotaging city property, and in doing so managed to kill potentially 10 to 15 of my guys?
He said it was research.
And that makes less sense.
That's what I said too. That's all we got out of him, though. We thought maybe you would rough out some more answers.
Oh, I will get answers.
Oh. What methods are you going to use?
Well, our dwarf seems pretty quiet. Maybe I'll start with him.
Hmm?
What's
Me?
your side of the story, buddy?
What story?
Well, let's start with a fact on why a cultist is farming my people.
Good question. They
Wait, this person is a cultist?
Indeed.
Oh, so he's probably related to the other nonsense we've been dealing with.
What might that be?
Goodness.
Oh, the last city we were in was overrun by cults working together.
Working together.
Yeah. Wanted to cause some kind of trouble. We're actually trying to figure out everything going on with that. That's part of the reason we're out here. This was a stop along our way.
And which cults would those be?
Can I roll an insight check on this guy?
Yeah, I'd like to do an insight on him. at this point.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, so would
I'm
I.
pretty curious on what cults are involved here. That's a
19.
23.
Okay.
You will tell me your secrets. And I'll forget by next session.
You guys go on Kick and watch back the VOD.
Oh, I watch on YouTube. I take my notes. Like I said, I lost my notes for last week.
I've got at least 3 of the names in front of me. I'm just waiting to see
Okay.
what they rolled.
Lucas, Connor, would you guys roll?
19.
Terribly.
Okay.
Terribly.
Lucas believes this man wholeheartedly. There's nothing wrong with him. He's fine. 19, and what did you get, Kyle?
23.
23? Okay. You don't get any, like, ill intent out of this guy, but you get the sense that his curiosity is almost founded in some kind of personal history. Like he's dealt with a few cults before.
Dervik would look at Bram and say, "Do you cults.
Well, let me put it this way. The last time a cult tried to cause trouble in this town, I dealt with it. And in its dying breath, their, I don't know what you would call them, a cave leader, whatever they are, basically said, quote, "If I had known you were here, I wouldn't have come."
Well, we've encountered, let's see here, Whispered Knife, Bloodforged Legion,
Ember Maw.
Ember Maw. I think there was another, but I can't remember it offhand.
Hold on.
And that was all in one city.
You have the
Cindersworn.
Bloodforged Legion working with the Cindersworn? Since when?
Fairly recently. It seems like one group is trying to raise money, one group is trying to recruit people.
So they're all working towards a common goal?
Pact of Recompense, I believe, were the ones who are the leaders in the arrangement from what we saw.
That's one I've never heard of before.
Yeah.
How deep do these cults go?
Deep.
We're heading to Nazgul to find more information, but Gearhead City, we were basically chased out of there by the cults. They had bribed the guards.
The last time I saw of cults working together like this was a long time ago. It was 95 years ago. That battle ended an entire island sinking. This is not good.
Which cults were involved?
It doesn't matter. They don't exist anymore. I made sure of that. Something about... What were they on about? They... Oh, that's right. They wanted to dethrone... Oh, hold on, let me find oh my god that I had in mind here.
While you're looking that up, I lean over to Dervik and say, should I tell him what we know about the purpose of this union of cults?
Yes.
Okay.
The last time I heard of cults working together like this, they were attempting to dethrone Valcora as the leader of the Shadow Pantheon.
Well, this group wants to bring back Vobras.
For the first time ever,
Sorry.
for the first time ever, you see this man's face go from stoic to a minor expression. But in his eyes, you see abject horror.
That's part of the reason we wanted to join a guild like this, is to get support and help.
Because we'd rather not see that happen.
No, I would tend to agree that feels like a bad idea.
Also, if you know anyone who's particularly good at rooting out cults, Gearhead said he could really use some help right now.
Oh,
Hmm.
I can deal with that. Let me just find. Oh, that's right. I wanted. Bum, bum, bum. Trying to find where'd it go. Oh, I just had it. Oh, there it is. Okay. So he gets up from the bar. All right, you guys follow me.
Hmm.
And he walks over to the registrar's desk. Vane, you're going to expedite this group. And their other one. You have another one, not here, right?
Yes, Sandro.
Okay, right. You're going to expedite their membership into this guild. As you move through the archipelago, find other branches for the Lion's Head. If you have any issues with any of them, you tell them to contact me. Seeing as you guys have already run into a coalition of cults and have survived, you've proven your mettle quite well already. And as you see Vane kind of filling out some paperwork, he's also getting a sketch of each of you. To prove you are members of this guild, you will have a specialty coin made. On one side will be the branch in which you originated, which will be this branch. And it will be enchanted with your current rank. The flip side will have a portrait of you etched into it. This is not what I wanted to deal with today. Each of you roll a perception check, please.
Okay. Perception.
13.
12.
22.
3.
Okay. Wow. All right.
21.
The negative one doesn't help.
This is God.
So, Calthar and Elric, you'll kind of notice as he kind of leaves you with the registrar to finish up your paperwork, as he like turns away, he looks towards a raised platform, probably where the throne once stood when this was the Regent's Keep. And he looks in that direction almost inquisitively. Lingers on it for a second, and then continues on his way. And as Vane is filling out your paperwork, I will need a description of your specific class and some of your abilities. I will need access to your guys' names and species, obviously. And we will be starting you out at E-class intermediate rank. E-rank intermediate class, sorry. E-rank intermediate class.
Dervik will use Mage Hand to pull out a fully filled out form ready for Bram already.
Okay. It's going to Vane, who's the registrar.
Or Vane.
Yes.
Vane.
Okay. And he kind of looks to you and looks it up and down. Did you put your last name on this form?
Nope.
No. Interesting.
I put gear hat.
Okay. Yeah, no.
It was a typo.
I'm gonna have you roll. What do I have you roll for that? Let me pull up I'm blanking on what the character sheet looks like in my head. Yeah, we'll have you roll deception on that.
Oh. Deception.
Mm-hmm.
17.
Okay. He doesn't totally buy it, but he's willing to let it slide.
Okay.
You nearly got yourself ousted there, my friend.
Dervik gear hat.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. So with that being said, you guys are E-rank intermediate class, which means you all level up to level 3.
Oh
Boy. All right.
Could I change it to cog hat instead of gear hat?
No, you have made your grave lie in it.
We are level 3 now, though.
You are.
Very exciting.
Are we all privately giving this person our information, or are we just in a
Yes.
group privately? Okay.
Yeah. He handed out a form to you guys. You when if you fill it out, hand it back to him.
Okay, perfect.
Archetype, it's time. Let's go.
You're very excited, aren't you, Connor?
I love this archetype so much.
Mastermind, right?
Oh yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Additionally, you can unerringly mimic the speech patterns and accents of a creature that you can hear speak for at least 1 minute. I love this one.
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
Dervik has meta magic.
You do now.
Delightful.
Congratulations.
Second level spells. Let's go.
Okay. There is a job board in here if anyone wants to take a look at it while you're here.
Yeah.
The job
Yeah,
board.
I'll take a look.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take a look as I'm, IRL
I will also take a look.
putting the character up.
There is a lot of these jobs are menial. There is a job for a ship hand to do some work traveling between here and Gearhead City. There is a job on the board for people to escort a few clerics of Orlon to one of the Human Kingdom's cities. Let me pull up my map and double check which city it is. Bum, bum, bum. Where did it go? There it is. Oh, not what I wanted. No. The city of Duff, specifically. There is another job on the board, and this one looks like it pays pretty well. It is for 15 gold per party member plus an additional 10 gold should the particular target arrive unharmed. It is an escort mission. Someone who is protecting something called the Heartseed of Kalor is requesting an escort to one of the northern islands that is currently being swallowed by the desert. The desert is expanding quite rapidly, and this person is going out there to plant the Heartseed and create a barrier of magical forests that will hold the expansion of the desert at bay.
Jervik would like to pitch to the group that we go after that one.
Okay.
Heartseed
Yes.
sounds interesting.
Sounds dangerous, but could be probably a good idea to halt the desert.
Could also be potential for research and for some quick money for the
True.
project.
Yeah, no, at this stage in the game, 25 gold a piece is nothing to shake a stick at.
Nope. All right.
So is that the job y'all want to pick
That
up?
sounds good. Yeah.
Okay. There is also a bulletin board explaining some news from other regions. It's got a few bulletins on it about the incident in Gearhead City that you all attempted to stop, but also kind of caused. It's got some talk about some tensions between the cities of Duff and Kinderfine inside the Human Kingdoms. And it's got a section there on a recent incident inside of Dwarven territory.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's it got in Dwarven territory?
Let me pull up. I thought I had it on my phone. Apparently I don't.
Oh my god. I've never read through all like the sorcerer spells before, and I just read one of these spells. It's so funny.
Which one is that?
I kind of don't want to tell you because I'm taking it for Durbin. And I just want to get your reaction when I use it.
Okay.
I just think it's absolutely hilarious.
This is an incident report from Dwarven territory. It's being dubbed the Coin Blood Ambush.
Ooh.
Okay.
Inside one of the deep market districts, in one of the dwarven cities, deep inside the Gravitos Stones, there was a group of House Goldvein merchants who accused House Gearhart of sabotaging trade tunnels for extorting fees. A caravan was ambushed. 18 were confirmed dead. And House Goldvein has imposed trade sanctions upon House Gearhart. And it is rumored that House Gearhart is going through some less than official channels to now get their goods around that particular sanction and blockade.
This news will make Dervik very sad.
Yes.
This won't do. Must do better. Dervik whispers under his breath to himself. I'm sorry, I'm also trying to level up while we're doing this.
No, you're good. I sprung this level up on you guys mid-session, so I do apologize. I didn't think we'd get this far today. I thought this would be an end of the session thing, but you guys ran through some of the other stuff rather quickly.
Alex, I don't know if you saw my DM, but does Elric get a couple of second level spells at this point, or is he going to have to go find them and copy them?
You would have to probably find some to copy them, but again, you are now official members of the guild. You have access to the guild libraries. And they might have spells for you to copy in there.
Okay. Would that be a little cheaper than doing it, say, on my own out in the wild, as it were?
Correct. What does it normally cost on your own?
Like 2 hours and 50 gold pieces for each level of the spell.
Okay. I would say
So that's for learning from scrolls. Don't you get spells per level up as normal? You don't need to write those into your book.
I think you still need to inscribe those spells into your spell book.
What is this?
For level
Sorry,
up wizard.
For wizard, it says when you find a. Okay, that's a lot of text. I'm not going to go.
So if you're taking your spells from your level up, the idea is that you've already been working on them in your spell book, so you don't need to expend any resources to do that. However, if you find like a spell scroll or something and you want to add it to your spell book, then you have to get specific materials in order to do that.
Oh, okay. Perfect, thank you.
So since this is from a level up, you get 2 spells and you don't have to worry about materials.
Yay. Thank you. That helps.
No problem.
I played Wizard once and very briefly, so I don't really know things.
I play wizards all the time. I love
I know you do.
By the way, guys, I can now give you temporary hit points once per turn while I'm raging.
Oh, sweet. All right.
I can give an
Okay,
ally
hold
within
on.
10 feet.
Hold on. You can give temporary hit points?
Life-giving force. At the start of your turns while your rage is active, you can choose another creature within 10 feet of yourself to gain temporary hit points. To
Oh,
determine the
no.
number of temporary hit points, roll a number of d6s equal to your rage damage bonus and add them together. They disappear if my rage ends, but basically I can keep giving people 2d6 temp HP
Nice.
as long as they're within 10 feet of me.
I got 30-foot aid on bonus actions now. Very happy.
So I think that means now we have 3 people in this party that can give temp HP.
Temp HP does not stack.
Yeah. Yep.
So if you get a temp HP bonus from something and you already have it, you have to choose what you keep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I thought I gave Lucas a similar ability with his sword. I could be wrong. I tend to be wrong.
At level 10, I can grant people a bonus to their armor class, not temporary.
Bonus to their AC. That's what it was. Okay. Never mind. I was wrong.
Holy crap.
What are you looking at, Kyle?
I'm just discovering the world of meta magic.
Oh, yeah. No, it's good stuff, isn't it?
Meta magic is very nice, isn't it?
A whole new world. For clarification, am I using 5e or 2024?
Which is your
Used-
character built in.
Yeah, use standard 5e. You built your character in standard 5e, so
Oh yeah, I did.
go ahead and do that.
5e,
If there's something from 2024 you really want, talk to me later and we can go over it. Also, Lucas, I didn't realize I gave you your duplicate at level 1. I thought it was at level 5.
Yeah, you did. You did.
Cool. Good. It's not like the duplicate does a lot at level 1, but that's interesting.
It's helpful. It's something I can do with my bonus action, anyways.
That's
After
true.
I start my blade song.
Yeah.
Oh, also another fun little bit of information. Now while I'm raging, I can make the ability checks acrobatics, intimidation, perception, stealth, or survival using my strength instead.
Stealth.
I forgot that 2024 did that.
You can stealth with strength. What?
Yeah.
Heavy stealth.
Yeah.
Heavy stealth.
Heavy stealth is viable.
Heavy stealth is real. I knew it. I just need to build gizmos in 2024.
Right.
And my max hit points is now 48.
You really are a tank. Damn. Understood.
Which means I could probably survive a normal fireball at this point.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Definitely not the cloak you hurled, but a normal fireball.
Oh, I have 3 rages now. Yay!
I also learned aid and lesser restoration. Let's go.
Oh, interesting.
Nice.
3rd sorcerer level.
Do you get those from Clockwork?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. I did not know that.
Yeah, so clockwork, 3rd level, you get, or 1st level you get alarm and protection from good and evil, and at 3rd level you get aid and lesser restoration.
I did
5th
not
level I get dispel magic and protection from energy.
That I didn't know. I don't know what I was thinking, but I did not think it was lesser restoration at level 3. Interesting. I feel like the more I play this game, the more I'm like, the more I DM, the more I'm forgetting like specific class abilities that I used to know really well.
Yeah, I can see that.
So, well, we have an hour technically left in the session. I don't want to leave town without Nick. So
Yeah.
We could
Yeah, we
probably
shouldn't
find
get
something.
too far.
yeah, you guys can find some trouble to get into and cause us to be here for another 4 sections at least. That'll be fun.
Oh, sure. Random encounter or something like that.
It's not like getting out of Gearhead City took twice as long as it was supposed to.
Do we need anything for the ship?
So I have not 100% fleshed out the specific upgrades you can give to your ship quite yet.
Mhm.
So you guys don't have a material list of things that you may need. I will say, as far as materials go, almost anyone who has a runic weapon can attest to this, but ethereal dust is never a bad choice. There's a handful of other relatively cheap components that people could probably find around town. I don't think graveyard dirt would be a difficult find for Kalthar.
Yeah.
So stuff like that. I know that Amanda's components are a little trickier to come by.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So a whole ass bag of holding and 3 liters of blood,
Fresh. Yeah. And forget that. I gotta find liquid shadow. Yeah. You gave me Mission Impossible over here.
I'd like to take a look around for vials of quicksilver.
Okay. There wouldn't probably be any inside the guild hall, but there's more than enough markets and shops in town you'd be able to find some.
Okay.
Bryce would be interested in going to the library at some point.
Okay.
As would Elric.
Dervik's down for a library trip.
Guild library or the library in the keep?
We're at the guild. Let's start with the guild library.
Okay.
Shopping.
Yeah. So you guys do have access to the library. Why don't you? What specifically are you looking for? I have an idea what you're looking for, Amanda.
So, I mean, I'm good. Elric is going to be looking for more information about Obras. Maybe something about synthetic Ethereum dust, and unbeknownst to Bryce, also things about warlocks.
Okay. Interesting. Okay.
Elric has not forgotten.
He's got a shopping list, is what he has.
He has a shopping list, yes.
Kyle, does Dervik want to find anything specific?
I'm still thinking, so start with them.
Okay. Let's start with Bryce.
Mhm.
Why don't you go ahead, roll investigation for me.
Investigation. That's not wisdom. Oh, good. Okay.
Not wisdom.
12.
That's good. Love that.
Intelligence is not much better, but hey.
Yeah. So what'd you roll?
12.
12? Okay.
Mhm.
You're looking around. You make it to a section that talks about the deities of the Shadow Pantheon and how they typically there's some books on how they operate, some more detailed books on some of the deities specifically. Roll a perception check for me.
Oh, that was a nat 20.
Nice. As you're kind of looking, you notice some footsteps. And walking up behind you is a rather let's say scraggly looking gnome who is kind of walking up to you. Excuse me, miss, but you a member of the guild?
I am fresh and new.
Oh, quite interesting. What are you looking for?
I am looking for a lot of different things. You know, information, maybe some gossip. Are you the library keeper here? Do you know what all the books are?
Prefer the term archivist.
I'm sorry. You're right.
I do know a good bit about this library. It's been good to me, these shelves. If I may ask though, I do need to see your member coin.
Oh, sure. Do we have our coins yet?
Yes, you did get your
Okay.
coins.
Okay, yeah. She'll pull out her coin, hand it over.
Did you put on your form that you were a warlock?
Can we please keep our voices down? Yes. Yes, I'm not lying. Yes.
Oh, so you wrote that on the coin. Okay.
Quite interesting. And might I ask who holds your contract?
You know, I would love to tell you, but the problem is whenever I talk about it, he starts popping up and then things just get crazy. So it's probably best if I don't mention his name.
Very suspicious.
I can understand why you think that way.
So let me gander a guess. You okay, good to know, Connor. You know, I want to take a gander that maybe you're bit off a bit more than you can chew, and you're looking for a way out.
Well, you're not far off the target. I wouldn't say you're exactly there, but you're in the wheelhouse.
Yeah, so it's not an easy task, you know.
It's not. And I'm just really curious if maybe you know of anybody else in a similar situation that has been somewhat successful.
You know, there is one person
Really?
long ago, and you could consider it a success. It was a ritual that forcibly freed him from his contract, but unfortunately, it cost him his soul.
Well, that's not great. What was the name of this person? Can you give me any information?
I can point you in the right direction. And he's going to kind of like walk down the shelf a little ways. And he's going to pull out a book that specifically talks about the like almost like the arcane math behind binding rituals and binding spells. I don't know how adept you are with magics, but this would be a good place to start. It's albeit very powerful, but a similar class of magic as to what you're dealing with.
Excellent. Well, thank you for your help. I will definitely start here.
Yes, and good luck.
Thank you. Oh, and by the way, can we keep this, just between us? My compadres here aren't fully in the know of my whole situation. So it would be so swell if this could just be between us.
All I saw today was a lovely woman looking for a book.
You are a wonderful man. Thank you.
He's going to give you a little nod and he's going to waddle away. We can get back to that book in a minute. Elric.
Yeah.
We had 3 options. Where dost you want to start?
Oh boy. Where do I want to start? Not with the warlock stuff yet, because I want to remain discreet about that.
Okay.
We'll start with the more pressing issue, which was the synthetic Ethereum dust.
Okay. So there are a few arcane theory books that exist that that exist that kind of talk about the thought of Ethereum and exactly what it is. No one's come to a conclusion on that quite yet. It's still a little bit of a mystery, but I'll let you roll an investigation to see what you find.
That was not great. That's an 11.
You find a book that talks about the ethereal realm, and kind of how it's not really known exactly what it is. Some people think it is the wellspring of magic and kind of where the gods dumped their excess power when they were forming the various planes to begin with. Some claim that it is some kind of purgatory where souls go to wait their basically where souls go to wait the decision of where they will go in the afterlife. Some think of it as some sort of almost like in between the realms of this world and the realms of the next, or not the realms of but the realms of another world, almost like a multiversal theory. That theory kind of states that all the different realms in the multiverse share the same ethereal plane, and only by traveling through it can you get to those other realms. Which theory is true is hotly debated, but one thing is consistent. The magic that bleeds off of the ethereal plane into the material plane, especially more now so that the world has been shattered, that's what forms the ethereal crystals that sit inside caves and on the underside of islands, which are then mined and refined into ethereal dust and weapons grade Ethereum crystals. As for synthetic, you have found no mention of anyone able to reproduce such things. This is the only mention you've found, not just in this library, but in any other library you've studied. You've never heard of such a thing.
Okay. I'll file that in the back of my head, and when we get to NAS school, I'll see if I can update my research on that one
Okay.
as time permits.
Okay.
Vobros will be next.
Okay. Cool. Roll another investigation for me. Come on, Lucas. You need hot dice. That's not hot dice.
No, the digital dice are now going in dice jail. That was a 10.
You are able to find some information on Vobros. Most of what you find, though, is actually nothing about his like teachings after or anything like that before he, tried to perform expert level magic on the world. But rather you find some notes about him earlier on in his life. Let me actually pull this up because I don't remember the exact.
All right, this was not what I was expecting, but I'm here for it.
Okay, good. Glad. We like to keep you on your toes here. Dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. He was a wizard by trade early in his life. Specifically, he was a chronomancer. Which I take it by your reaction is not what you were expecting.
No, but it explains a lot. I think that Elric would have a little bit of professional disgust at this, but yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. He was always fascinated with time and the way time worked. And early on in his life, he went through some personal tragedy. He, over the span of 3 years, lost all 9 members of his family, from grandparents to children, everybody, to various accidents. And over the course of those 3 years, he delved very deep into his research, very deep into stasis and trying to research chrono reversal, things of that nature. He went on a pilgrimage deep into the desert to the northeast. And when he came back, people said they did not recognize him as a man anymore. That he was something else. Something about the way he talked, something about the way he spoke of the world was not of a man who was curious anymore, but of a man who had gone mad.
So more towards, well, not necessarily a lich, but something very unsettling of that nature.
Yeah, he wasn't a lich. He wasn't undead by any means, but he was definitely... It was clear that he had delved into some magics that no one had ever seemed to dive into before, for lack of a better term. Once he came out of that desert, he started talking about how broken the world was, about how he could now see the true vision of reality and how it was stitched together, and how he was the only one who could basically unstitch and restitch the world and make it a true utopia as he's always tried to make it.
Right, because letting a madman try and fix the world is probably going to turn out well.
Right, yeah. So yeah, that's so the only other record of Vobras that they have in this library is the official record of the heroes of legend and how they stopped him.
Okay, well, I already know that one.
Yep.
All right, so if that's all that's on Vobras, then I will move towards the last thing, which is, trying to figure out more about warlocks to see if I can maybe be helpful as much.
Okay. Anything specific on warlocks that you're looking for?
Well, more of like, I'm sure I've learned about them at least from a theoretical point in my research before, but it's more like, okay, it's more than that. It's like, what exactly is the nature of their contracts? Like,
okay,
more. I'm trying to get an idea of like what I might be dealing with as far as what Bryce is.
Yeah.
Going on.
So from what you can find inside the library, it's all pretty common knowledge. A warlock's contract is personal to the warlock. It can be made with almost any type of entity, a demon, a devil, one of the gods of the Shadow Pantheon, Fae, even. There's a wide variety of creatures that can give out these contracts. But they all end in the same way. They all end in the being making the contract gains the soul of who signs. The one who signs gets powers for that in exchange, right? And oftentimes there are clauses of worship in those contracts as well. So every so often, a warlock will have to make a sacrifice, pray to their patron, whatever, to, continue to gain favor and maybe even do a few things on the material plane for that patron as well, seeing as most of them do not have direct control over the material plane.
Okay. I hate to ask because I know this is what Amanda you were looking at, but any warlocks who've ever broken their packs before and lived to tell the tale?
No.
Okay. That's going to require me flashing my other badge to probably get some info on that one.
You can certainly try that.
Not here. Not here.
Okay.
not here. No.
Okay.
Somewhere else where it will be more useful.
Right. Okay. All right.
By
if
the
you're
way,
happy.
I realize now it's the fan. I thought that was Connor's cat in the background for a little while there, and then I realized it was the fan.
He's sleeping under the desk at the moment.
If that was the cat,
you need to take him to the vet.
You might need to put down.
At first, when it wasn't quite as loud, and then I was like, "Oh no, that's the fan."
Yeah. Now, thankfully, this is the last week, right? We're gonna have that fan, Lucas.
Yeah, the new computer is in the house. I just have to get it configured. Wasn't able to get to it in time for this session, so my apologies.
Yep.
Just laughing.
So, Dervik, have you figured out what you want to research in the libraries?
Yes. I want to. Do you have the book The Verdant Equilibrium, The Geometry of Growth.
Hold on. Okay, so I'm a little bit confused. Is this a book title that you just made up? Is this an official book in D&D that I'm unaware of? Like,
I googled it. I mean, I guess it's a druidic knowledge book.
oh, all right. Is it a D&D item?
I guess let me verify. I thought it was. Maybe this isn't official.
I'm fine if it is. I
I researched it last week, and maybe it's not. So hold on.
Oh, I've got the angry Duolingo bird on my phone screen right now. He's not very happy with me.
Yeah, Verdant
Oh my
Equilibrium,
God.
The Book of Growth in Dungeons and Dragons.
Okay. Did anyone else just see like Amanda's chair was empty and then she like suddenly appeared? Like I don't know if that was a
Did your
weird.
camera just glitch out? Did you open the matrix?
Yeah, I don't know.
What?
Like it's like her camera froze with just the chair and then suddenly unfroze and there she was.
I didn't see it, but I wasn't looking.
Magic.
Damn.
She's becoming a real warlock.
Oh no! Run for your lives. Okay.
Basically, what I have here is it's just a book on like, how the world grew and like old megafauna, any sort of like natural essence, natural magic, aura,
Okay.
just life kind
Right.
of happening through
Okay.
nature.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. Okay. As you you walk up to oh, jeez. You walk up to Bramley at his desk at the front of the library here. Is there something I can do for you, sir?
I was wondering if you had an ancient druidic book called Verdant Equilibrium, the Book of Growth.
I do not know if we have that specific book, but I know where those types of books are. May I see your membership coin?
Dervik will present with his mage hand.
Okay, then. Dervik, if you'll follow me, he's going to hop down from his desk and he's going to walk kind of to the right and back towards the back of the library.
Mm-hmm.
And he, walking along. You both are short creatures with very short legs, so it's just it's like the Oompa Loompas got loose,
Yep, that's right.
He pulls up to a section. He stops. Oh, would you look at that? I do have a copy. And he pulls it off the shelf and hands it to you. If you would like, we do have, there's a small second floor. Off in this direction, he points off to the right. There's a handful of study rooms up there if you find a few books that you want to read. It's good and quiet.
What he sees is Dervik open the book quickly, scan it with a gold knife, flip through all the pages, and hand it back to him with mage hand as he's finishing that sentence. I've finished. Do you have more?
Oh, that's a trick.
Just reading.
No, yes, but you're. Anyways, Yeah, no. So this whole section from this shelf, he kind of points down to his right, down to this shelf. As he points to the left, this is all natural magic stuff. To various degrees, some of it is helpful. Some of the adventurers have not found nearly as helpful. But that's what I have.
May I read all of it?
You may. I don't know how long it
Perfect.
will take you, but normally it would take someone.
And I will summon. Oh, shit, I'll summon Tick and Top. and I will immediately recreate my scene from the previous library. This time, a lot more smoother. Dervik will quickly scan using the golden eye, just kind of looking at all the shelves, find all the books he wants. The books will now come off the shelves, dancing in a line. They will all start to circle in motion. They will all slowly start to open at the same time, twirling in unison around Dervik. And he will just sit centered, sitting on his knees with his arms on his legs, and he will sit with his eyes shut as the books swirl around him and he reads them all at once.
Sir, no constructs in the library, please.
Without even dropping concentration, Tick and Tock will go away. And
Thank
the books will stay.
And he's gonna walk away, baffled and befuddled.
Perfect.
Roll for me. We'll do it this way. Roll for me another D1. I made you roll a lot of D100s today. Roll for me another D100.
I kind of like it now.
You didn't like it at the start of the session.
I know. I kind of like it now. And that's 93.
Wow.
All right.
All right.
93, dude.
You ready for some lore?
Oh, God. Sure.
It is hotly debated exactly how the planes were formed. Back then, mortals were few and scattered. However, there is an event. Let me pull up my other. Where'd it go? I had. Here it is. My other lore.
My clothes.
Oh my god! I'm just looking at the banana ascending to godhood, which is not.
Oh, man. Wait, what if
those of you
Dervik took potion of banana?
Yeah, for those of you who don't get that reference, don't worry, you won't.
I'm gonna do something called refuse to elaborate.
That was such a great day.
So there is a singular reference to a war between the gods, which is the reason they are now sealed away. Called the War of Dawn and Shadow. It was a war between the Celestial Court and the Shadow Pantheon. It was eventually broken up by the Prime Circle. From it, the where is it? There's the Concord of Balance was signed. In this signing, all of the gods were locked away in their own independent realms and left mortals to thrive in the material plane. That is all that is mentioned, is that there is reference to that war and that concord, and that's it. As far as like the origin of the world goes. However, there is mention of something else.
Mm-hmm.
The 6 primordial stones. One of water, one of air, one of fire, one of earth, one of darkness, and one of light. It is unknown exactly where these stones currently lie. However, there is reference to them very, very early on in recorded history. Some villages use them as a power source. Some villages use them as protection. However, eventually they were all taken by a singular, unnamed kingdom. And then that kingdom subsequently fell. So no one knows where they are.
Oof, okay.
You are also aware now that as much as you have tried, the amount of research you've done here has solidified the fact that you cannot seal druidic magic inside of anything metal.
Into anything metal?
Yep. So anything elemental based that is runically inscribed onto a metal object must be arcane. It cannot be druidic in nature.
Okay. Say that last part one more time.
Anything elemental based that is inscribed runically on metal must be arcane in nature. It cannot be druidic.
Okay.
Also, I was just peeking at our chat from last session, and the line caught my eye of, does anyone have bail money for Dervik? Which I feel like is a sentence I'll say quite often.
I could fit for any session, honestly.
It seemed appropriate at the time, but it was quickly proved that it was not needed.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's when he squared up to the guard and then fell on his face.
Yeah.
I remember that now. Yeah.
What are you gonna do? All right. Well, that was a good book to read.
Yeah, that was a good book to read. That was the first book you read.
That was.
Most of the other books gave you some minor insights into druidic magic, but they were all pretty plain and uneventful stuff you've read in other places or figured out for yourself in the years you've traveled.
So I think as Dervik's kind of reading, as he's reading this book, the other books that you're saying is just kind of like boring knowledge and stuff, as he's reading this book kind of stays centered around him as the others start to slowly go back on the shelf as he's bored of them. He's just kind of slowly putting them away as he's realizing they're useless. Until it's just this book left. And then unless there's other books, I would say I'm good.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
That's it. That's once you rank up a little bit and you get yourself into some better libraries. I don't know, maybe you'll find something a little better. But
Yep.
for now, this is it.
Sweet. No, that was
Also,
good.
whose chair made that horrendous squeaking sound?
I wasn't shifting at the time, so
I don't know.
I think it's Kyle's.
yeah.
Yeah, I can hear it squeaking a little bit.
Yeah, it squeaks. All right.
Okay. All right. Kit and Connor shopping.
Yep.
Yes. So I have two things in mind. One of them might be something you'll want to wait until I'm higher level, which is obviously okay.
Right.
And then the other thing will depend on whether or not our new guild access will give me extra funds to help with it.
You're not quite to the level where you'll get guild funding yet.
Okay, then I don't know if I'll be able to afford it, but I want to at least present my idea.
Okay.
I want to get Warhammer made.
Ooh.
Interesting.
I'm doing this partly so that I can match the pictures that Amanda has managed to make of.
Nice.
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
Nice.
That's why I'm doing this. I'm having fun with it. But I want to get a Warhammer made that no longer has the versatile feature, because I want to replace the versatile feature with the throne feature. And then I want to get it enchanted with the returning weapon.
Oh, Mjolnir, you're just copying. No.
But with no lightning.
Oh, no,
I'm not worried. No lightning. Just, I throw it, it returns to me.
Whoa, I have a cool thing. What if, as you hit them with the hammer, as it returns to you, it tells you their name and it puts it in your hat.
What?
Interesting, but not what I'm going for.
It's only for important names.
Right?
Kyle,
Yeah.
with that weapon, you punish me. I hope you know that.
I know. That's why. It forces you to think of names for everybody.
There'll be a lot of Chads.
But yeah,
Everybody's
that's the first thing I was thinking of.
Okay. That would probably be a little outside your wheelhouse at the moment. You could put in a request with the guild smith, but it would probably be put on the back burner because there's another laundry list of items they're working on. So
How much would it cost me to get made?
hold on.
You gave everybody 200, didn't you?
What?
What? No.
Oh, we
Yeah.
can get 200.
You said 200 gold apiece, didn't you?
No.
Come on.
What?
I could have sworn.
That was a reward for the thing we're gonna be doing next.
No, he said it in
mission
session
is
0. He was
done.
like, you all get 200 gold to start.
No. What?
No.
It was a good try, though. You, for the briefest of moments, you had me.
Don't ruin is it this?
Okay, so I would say it would probably be to do all of that. It'd be 60 gold pieces. Without the enchantment, it would be 30 at the moment.
I have 51. Does anyone have 9 gold?
I do.
Yeah,
You can have my gold, Magnus.
I do.
Okay.
I'm with you, probably shopping as well.
Okay.
That's
if
probably
you have
easier.
9,
Yeah, I'll spot you on that easily.
I will pay 60 gold to have it made. We're going on a mission coming back here. Is that what we're doing
It's
next?
kind of a like
It's like a side quest, right?
It's yeah. So the quest you guys are taking is like a side quest. So you'll have to come back to this particular guild house to collect your reward, anyways.
Okay, so I could pay for it now, and then when we come back, maybe.
When you come back from your mission, collect it. Yes.
Okay, so that's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
And then the second thing, and again, this is something that's probably going to be something you'll want to, if we do it, will be at later when we're at a higher level. I wanted to check in the library and see if there was a manual of gainful exercise.
Hold on.
Bold.
That is the strength tome.
Yep.
Okay.
I love where your head's at.
Again, I'm bringing it up, but you absolutely are. I'm not even going to say you have my permission. You don't need my permission. You can shoot it down all you want. I'm just bringing
True.
it up.
Huh.
That type of tome would not be in this library.
Okay, perfectly fine.
Not to say you guys can't find them, but not in this library.
Okay.
Cool. And that is all my things.
Okay. Connor,
Yeah.
how much gold do you have
So-
left, buddy?
Looking for just any quicksilver to get a price on it.
Okay. Small vial, the amount that you would need, is gonna run you anywhere between 20 to 30 gold. It really depends on the merchant.
Okay.
They're not super expensive objects to find, but again, at this level, they're definitely not cheap.
Yep.
Graveyard dirt is a really common spell component. You could pick it up for a couple copper.
Okay. I'll pick up enough to cover what I need.
Yeah.
Dropped like 3 copper. That'll be fine.
Okay, that'll get you.
I can
How
do- I
much?
can I can do the room twice, so just enough to cover the 2 expenses of it.
Hold on. Let me pull up your item here because I don't remember.
It's not like I
if-
can even make these rooms anytime soon, but just have it before I need it.
Yeah, no, I know what you're saying, but I'm curious myself. If I gave you a dollar amount on that,
No, it does not.
oh, 1 pound of graveyard dirt. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So yeah, one pound would cost you a gold.
Oh, okay. All right. So we're going to redo that.
No, 1 pound would cost you. Sorry, 2 electrum. Yes,
2 electrum.
yes.
And the ratio of that is it's 10, 10, 10.
Yes.
Okay. So that is 0.6 gold. Okay. Because I'm getting 2 pounds. So 4 electrum pieces.
4 electrum pieces, so
0.6 gold.
0.4 gold. You're spending
Well, yeah,
0.4.
Sorry. Yes. Yeah. 0.6 left over is what I
Yes.
have in my hand. So 6 electrum remaining.
Yes.
Got it. Perfect.
Your math wasn't math in there for a minute, bud.
Yeah, no, it absolutely wasn't. It was in my brain in the way I was working with it, but no. Other than that, I wanted to see if there's any if cinder shards if people know about them or how to locate them.
So no one in this city that you've talked to has cinder shards available. They're mostly found from fire elemental type creatures, which you can find either in the plane of fire or mountain ranges. There have been rumors of people running into them on the outskirts of the desert areas, stuff like that. So they're not a common drop either. You may have to kill a few of them before you get one.
Okay. And then I know Ethereum dust. I know that. And the rest I'm good. I don't have currency to get the other items I need.
Yeah. Yeah, no, emeralds and sapphires and yeah, those are expensive items.
Yes. Yep.
Okay. And
So
I
I'm all
think
good.
with that we are prepped for your first proper guild assignment.
Okay.
Next session.
Sounds good.
Again,
Sweet.
sorry to throw a level up at you guys mid session. It's my bad. But you know,
All good.
it
All
happens.
That's
good.
all good. I'm getting
Um,
more and more used to it.
Yeah. Does someone who wants to let Nick know that we leveled up?
Already
I
did.
already sent him a message.
Good.
Both probably did around the same time.
he just got a blast text from everybody. Hey, we leveled
Yeah.
up.
As soon as you said it, I moved over level 3.
I'm pretty sure he's probably gone to bed by now, hasn't he? Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
he's-
Probably.
Gone.
Yeah. No, yeah, that man was tired when he showed up earlier today.
Yeah.
I
I've-
also.
By
Oh,
the way,
sorry.
I've written out the features of the Warhammer, but I haven't added to my sheet because he doesn't have it yet.
I do love Lucas the gif of the Infinity Gauntlet after
Mhm.
describing the primordial stones.
Sorry, that's just what popped up into my head. I'm not sure if that's what your intention was, but
No, but I don't hate it.
It's pretty sick. I like it.
I mean, you know, something like that would make for some pretty powerful ingredients for a rune. So,
Mm.
you know,
Right?
not anything any of you guys
Yes.
could craft.
Yes, Connor.
Okay.
That is correct.
Yep.
I am tracking that in our quest log. Go. Okay.
That'll be a
I
good
love-
first one.
I love that Connor has taken up the role of the
Adam?
group scribe, keeping
Yeah.
up with the
Yeah,
quest
thank you.
log.
He's sharp for this campaign. I appreciate it. Sweet.
I
I was
also, whoa. I was just reading some of the messages over here, and I looked at charisma, and for some reason my brain said Christmas, and I'm like, Christmas of 11. What does that mean?
You need to take a nap.
Oh.
My brain's a little fried right now,
Yeah.
guys.
Apparently your brain is cooked.
Yeah.
Bro, it's been a long day.
I was gonna say I bought Calthar a bow 2 sessions ago, and now he's helped me buy a Warhammer.
Yeah,
Yep.
Yep.
weapons and weapons.
I like
Oh,
it.
actually, that would be the last +1 item, +1 weapon, I believe.
Yeah, it would. So it will be a +1 Warhammer with returning.
Yeah.
Damn.
Sick.
So the returning feature already makes it a +1 weapon.
So it's a +2.
Holy shit.
Oh, very nice.
Holy
Yeah.
shit. Let's
I
go.
was not assuming that. I'm gonna add that right in.
Congratulations, Magnus. You
Let's-
are now the threat.
I was already the threat. Now I just have range to it.
Hi, welcome back. Yeah, you're up again.
I love just the thought in my head a little bit. Like, man, he really wants a ranged weapon, doesn't he? But I built into your axe a ranged option.
Yeah, but I don't get it till later.
Well, it's level 5, isn't it?
Yes,
Okay, yeah.
but I'm only level 3 at the moment.
Yeah, not too much later, but still.
But I mean, I wanted to match what Amanda's made, just because it's fun for me,
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine.
and also maybe later I can get it enchanted with lightning and I can be Thor.
Yes,
Be
because I
wild.
often picture
Yes.
Thor as a 7 foot something lion.
Okay,
I do.
Beta Ray Bill. How about that?
with the Embo hat. I think
Yeah.
it's sick.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
Yep.
He's just missing the dog.
right. Well, that is session for today, everybody. Oh yeah, you won't be here next week, will you, Kit?
I will not.
That's unfortunate. We may have to find some more shenanigans for a session before we take off. But anyways, yes. That is it for this week. Thank you everybody so much for hanging out, having good times. We'll catch you all next time.
Bye.
Bye guys.
See.